few of the ancient Nordic warriors are shrouded in as much mystery as the Berserkers. They derive their name from two possible sources. Berserk, meaning a garment made of the skin of a bear. So the word sark is like a loose-fitting shirt, deriving from the Roman word serica, or barsark, as in without a shirt, basically. So the idea that these men went into combat completely unarmored isn't quite correct. They did probably use leather armor, and from the skins of either wolves or bears. This, of course, to make them look more fearsome in battle. They also had initiation rites where they would have to kill a wolf or a bear in order to be allowed to use their skins. Now, the Berserkers were shock troops. They used a variety of weapons. The sagas do not specify which weapons were used by Berserkers, but they are depicted using both spear, sword and axe, but wielding those with almost superhuman strength, given to them by the power of the beasts they had slain, and by their rights also by the gods, the Norse gods Thor and Odin, or Thor and Odin. So the Berserkers had kind of a tarnished reputation even in the pre-Viking era and in the Viking era. They are talked about as madmen who could neither be harmed by fire nor steel. However, blunt weapons did work against them, and this is quite interesting. It suggests a state of psychosis, or a state of a high adrenaline state where minor wounds can be ignored, but of course concussions cannot be ignored. So the Berserkers were probably fierce warriors. They did probably not use mushrooms or hallucinogenics to reach the state they were in, going into a dissociative psychosis, which might have had a hereditary component to it, since several generations of warriors were reported to have this ability to go berserk, is probably more likely, because the mushrooms in question would render a person very sick, unable to fight, and certainly not in a high energy rage. So the Berserkers, very much a real warrior caste of the day, mostly men who fought in a rage, a state of psychosis, of high energy, probably didn't fight too drunk or too psyched up on psychedelics. Strength and honor.